cool. Now I'm on the Green Angel channel, and I'm talking about the captains of Gotei 13. And it's cool. Alright, let's see. And this is the 13 captains that are seen in Soul Society art. All of them ranked, alright? I got Captain Rohana at 13. Only thing she did was heal people, y'all. She wasn't doing all that extra stuff. She wasn't fighting or anything. She's a medical Soul Reaper. She's there for medical reasons. Later on you find out that she can, do stuff. But like at that point in the series, at the beginning of the series, she wasn't doing nothing. She was just healing people. And that's it. And that being said, I have another woman at number 12, Soy Phone. Soy Phone is at number 12 because she's like one of the newer captains of the Gotei 13. Like she's been a captain, right? But like she's younger. She's just like Hitugai and who else? Gin. She became a captain when they became a captain, basically. 100 years before like that timeline started with the Soul Society art. So she was cool. I got her there. She just has speed and that Suzume Bachi is cool and all, but those other captains ahead of her, nah, she can't handle that. So I got her at number 12. So number 11, I got Kamamura, the Wolfman, the guy that looks like a dog. He's cool. I got him at number 11 because he's strong and all right, but his Bankai is kind of like big, and like can a smaller person can maneuver around it. But I feel like he should still handle Soy Phone because he has more experience than her. That's what I'm saying. And it's probably true. And then I got at number 10, I got Mayuri Kodatsuchi. He's the guy with the makeup on. He's the head of Squad 12. That's the research and development division of the Gotei 13. 13 Court Guard Squads for English dub members like me. He's the smartest of the Gotei 13. But he still gets handled because he's not strong. He has to rely on his brain. Uryu actually beat him, but like he had certain things that he did, because he's a scientist. He was able to like make himself like a substance and then grow back together again. I don't know how he did it. I don't remember how he did it, but he's smart. He's at number 10. I got Hitugai at number 9, the prodigy. Hitugai, the white-haired boy. Everybody likes Hitugai. Well, is what I hear. And Hitugai is he's a prodigy and stuff. He has a great Bankai too. Daigura and Huimaru. Reign over the Frosted Heavens. He's cool, but he still don't have like the experience. Like he has a legendary elemental Zanpakuto that's cool, and everybody praises him for it. But he's like, even himself, he knows that he has to be on his toes at all times and be ready and everything. With time he does become stronger and other things. But I got him at number 9. I might have him too high for some people, but nope, boy's got skills. I said he'll handle niggas and stuff below him. And I got number 8. I got Shushiro Uketake. Alright? Damn, that word's hard to say sometimes. But he is Squad 13 captain. He gets sick a lot. So he's not shown doing too much until like the end of that arc where he's fighting old man Yamamoto with Shunsui, which I am up there. His like friend. He's one of the older Soul Reapers, more senior than all the other ones. So like I know he has knowledge of like other things and like Kido and Zanjutsu and Reiatsu and other things. He knows all about stuff and how the Soul Societies ran and rules and regulations and stuff. But he still has like a heart and other things. So like I got him at 8. he's a little more, I don't know. He ain't weak. He just gives people chances and stuff. And then I got Tosin at number 7. Tosin's that black guy who was with Aizen when they left. He might have lost to Zaraki, but it's Zaraki. He was cool. He could put you under Bankai and make you lose sight of everything. And only he can see you. You can't see him. You see nothing but black. He gets you in that Bankai, you're screwed, boy. Yeah, he was on timing and shit. Until Zaraki did what he did, and he wasn't. But he was cool for Aizen, so. And Aizen don't want no weaklings with him. I got him at 7, and then that means that I got 6. I got Gin Ichimaru. Ichimaru Gin he was a prodigy as well. He's a little older than fucking Itsugai though, so he was cool. Aizen brought him into the fold, and he was cool. He's known as the Snake because he smiles a lot. He's like, he's talking to people and he's all cool. He had people food. Hitsugai being one, thinking he was the one like organizing everything and making things like hectic for the Soul Reapers, but it was really Aizen, and he was like following Aizen's rule. And he also, I can't say too much about that, but he fought Hitsugai, and he did some stuff to him, let him know that he was better than him. At that point in the series, at least. I got him at number 6. And then I got Shunsui. Shunsui fought Chad when he was first introduced, and he was cool. He was like, I don't want to fight you, man. I hope we can just drink and be peaceful and stuff, man. I don't want to even pull out my swords and you. But, Chad was like, nope, I can't. I have to save Rukia. And then he was like, you know what? I have a duty to uphold. And he handled Chad pretty easily without even, like, using his Shikai too much. Then he fought the head captain with Jushiro, and he was doing alright. He has dual-wielding Zanpakuto, and Jushiro does too. He was ranked at number 8. He's a white-haired guy, older guy. And Shunsui is the guy with the hat and the flower petals coming around him. And he's cool. He's more laid back and other things, but he's like veteran, so he's like been there, done that. He's like, it's alright. But like when real threats come, he's like on his toes and everything. He knows when to get shit done, get shit handled. And number 4, I got Kenpachi Zaraki for people who like him. Yeah, I like him too. He's probably my favorite captain too. He had to keep himself suppressed and other things with the eye patch. But then he came up on Ichigo, because Ichigo was a strong adversary. He's like, you ain't weak. I want to challenge you, and have a battle to the death. And they both fought each other on like equal footing, basically. But he was still suppressed. And Ichigo was like basically suppressed too. But, honestly, in my opinion, Zaraki won that fight, because when Ichigo lost, he lost consciousness. He passed out. Zaraki didn't pass out. He was still like standing up. He just said he lost, but he really won that fight against Ichigo. That's what Green Angel says. Listen to that. Watch that series and then tell me I'm wrong or tell me I'm right in the comments. Because Zaraki beat Ichigo in that fight. Because he didn't pass out. He was still conscious and he was still awake. Ichigo wasn't. He was knocked the fuck out. He uses raw Reiatsu. He doesn't even use a Shikai, really. He said, relying on your sword is weak. You have to have your own power and use that. And he was he wasn't lying. Raw power is cool. Not uncool. But like, unfortunately for him, he learned a lesson that day that you have to have, some relationship with your sword. But he found out later that was needed when stronger bad guys came and shit. And number 3, I got Byakuya Kuchiki, the guy that Ichigo fought to save Rukia. See, he's more of a he's a royal type of Soul Reaper. He comes from one of the noble families, so he holds himself to a higher standard and everything, because that's how he was raised and everything. He follows the laws of the Soul Society and everything. So anybody who doesn't is trash, even if it's a fellow Soul Reaper, fellow captain, anybody. He's like, I have no time for that shit. You guys are like not even worth talking to. You know, he was kind of like very fucking, arrogant, a prick. But Ichigo came up and he had like less than like, I don't think Ichigo had even like, 2 months as a Soul Reaper, and he was able to learn like Bankai and everything else and pull up behind Byakuya saying, hey man, you said miracles can only happen once, but I came up on you and then I got behind you. So you ain't the best Soul Reaper like you think you are. But he is, as far as, his Bankai has multiple usage. He has Zenbone Sakura Kageyoshi. He can move the petals with his hands, and that's like a billion blades. Each petal is a blade. And then he has that one, he has Senkei where he can chop, and then he has Haku Teiken where he puts it all on the line. That's the final move he used on Ichigo to try to beat him, but he, ended up losing. But he's still like, man, he was on timing and shit. I got him at number 3, and this is just the beginning of the series. I got Aizen at number 2, because he deceived everyone using his Kyoka Suigetsu. He tricked everyone. He was like, look into my sword, and you'll see, some things. And he was right. You'd see the illusions that he put you under. He found out, or they found out that he was the villain and stuff, pulling the strings. He killed everybody in Sector 46. He wanted the Hoyoku so he can like start turning hollows into Soul Reapers. Not led into the next arc that I ain't talking about in this video, but he was on timing. He had everybody fooled and everything. He even cut down Hitsugaya and other things. He could have like handled everybody else there too, probably, with the exception of some. But like, he's smart enough, clever enough, experienced enough, to like handle most of those people without any problems. Just like maybe Zaraki and Byakuya would be a problem, but even them, because he has Kyoka Suigetsu, his Bankai, and it'd be cool to take them down. And I got number 1, Old Man Yamamoto, because he had Ryujin Jaka. We ain't talking about that Bankai, we're talking about the Shikai. He was still hot enough, like he was still burning people, and like his Ryatsu was so strong. Like he had a Lieutenant Shook, like she couldn't move, and Shunsui was like, get out of here, girl, you can't be here. The Ryatsu is too powerful for you. You can't handle shit like this. It's, yeah, so that's my ranking of the Gotei 13 at the beginning of the series. The captains. I'll have the lieutenants next time. Cool! Be cool, go around the corner. And none of that bullshit either, y'all. Be cool!